Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa. Today, Mahāparinibbāna Sutta, the Buddha's last days, part 10, about Ambapalika courtesans and Sati Sambhajanya, mindfulness meditation and clear comprehension or full awareness meditation. According to the Mahāparinibbāna Sutta, the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha stayed in Natika village as long as they wish, as long as the Buddha wished. After staying in Natika village, the Buddha went to Vesali country, the Vajjayas countries. When he reached the Vajjayas country, Vesali countries, then the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha stayed in Ambapali's mango grove, mango garden. Ambapali, you know Ambapali. Ambapali is the courtesans, the top courtesans in Vesali country. Is it? Then he stayed in the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha stayed in Ambapali's gardens. When the Buddha was living in Ambapali's courtesans, or they also translate mango women, mango lady. Ambapali. Amba is mango. Ambapali, no? Ambapali, mango woman. So the gardens, mango gardens belong to Ambapali courtesans. The Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha stay in Ambapali's mango gardens. When the Buddha was staying in Ambapali's mango gardens, then the Buddha taught Sati Sambhajanya, mindfulness and clear comprehensions of full awareness, or full awareness to Bhikkhu Sangha. You know why clear comprehension, Sati Sambhajanya, Sati, you know the four Satipatthana, or the practice of Satipatthana meditations, to stay with the objects of Satipatthana, Sati, objects or four objects of Satis. To be mindful with the objects of Satis. The Buddha reminded Bhikkhu Sanghas to stay with the Satis, mindfulness. Here, you know, only just brief explanation. Sato Bhikkhu Bhikkhu Vihariya Sambhajano Ayawo Amakan Anusasani, the Buddha says, okay? Sato Bhikkhu Vihariya Sambhajano Ayawo Amakan Anusasani. Bhikkhu, you should stay with mindfulness and clear comprehension. This is our instructions to you. After that, how is a man's mindful, etc. Then the Buddha continued to explain how to practice or how to stay with the mindfulness. Then after that, the Buddha will continue, you know, Katenja Bhikkhu Sambhajano Hoti, how a bhikkhu stay with the clear comprehensions. Then the Buddha also continued to explain Ida Bhikkhu Abhikande Patikande Sambhajana Kari Hoti, or here bhikkhu stay with the full awareness or clear comprehension when he is going forward and backward, etc. Then the Buddha taught Satipatthana meditation and Sampajanya, full awareness or clear comprehensions, meditations to Bhikkhu Sangha. Okay, why the Buddha taught Satipatthana meditations and full awareness meditations to Bhikkhu Sangha and Amba Pali's Katizens Mango Garden? This is the reason, because of Amba Pali. Because of Amba Pali. Amba Pali Katizen is very beautiful. So we need to explain about the Amba Pali's Katizens, the some stories before explaining about Satipatthana meditations and Sampajanya full awareness meditations. Amba Pali. Amba Pali, now she is the top Katizens in Vesali country. Then I will explain from beginning. I will explain about Amba Pali Katizens from beginning. Beginning from former lives, is it? Amba Pali was, during the Phoksa Buddha. She was the younger sister of Phoksa Buddha. During the Phoksa Buddha times, she accumulated a lot of kusala, especially dharma kusala. By doing generosities to buying offerings, many requests to Phoksa Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha, then she made an aspiration to be beautiful and every life. Oh, this is one reason. Is it? Then whenever she was born as a human being, Devi or she was beautiful. During Sikhi Buddha, at the time of Sikhi Buddha, she was ordained as a bhikkhuni. Then what she is doing, there were many bhikkhuni during the Sikhi Buddha. They went to one big pagoda, like Shwedagon Pagoda, together with many bhikkhuni, other bhikkhunis. They were paying respects to the pagoda together with the other bhikkhunis. At the times, one bhikkhuni who is walking in front of her, she was Arahanta. Then suddenly, unexpectedly, she sneezed. Then, the saliva come out from her mouth, then drop down on the ground of the pagoda. Then Amba Pali Bhikkhuni saw the saliva on the ground of the Chetiya pagoda. Then what happened? She asked, which prostitute, which Katizen split on the ground of pagoda, spit on the ground of the pagoda. She used which Katizen, which Katizen, Kanika in Pali, which prostitutes spit on the ground of Chetiya pagoda. Then she abused the bhikkhuni. Actually, this bhikkhuni was Arahanta. Wazibeda Tidansha, must be careful with their mouth. Is it? She abused the Arahanta bhikkhuni with the rude words, harsh words. Then what happened? Because of this abusive word, after passing away, although she was a bhikkhuni, after passing away, she fell into full state, especially health, many years. When she escaped harmony, according to the test, when she escaped from the health, she was born as a human being, lady and human world. Whenever she became a human being, Whenever she became prostitute for 10,000 lives. 10,000 lives. You know, she abused the Arahanta Bhikkhuni only one time with rude words. But she also fell into hell many times. When she became a lady in human world, she became prostitute, only courtesans for 10,000 lives. Many. Then in this way, during the Kassapa Buddha times, she was ordained as Bhikkhuni again. Then she also practiced, she also fulfilled the 3 trainings during the Kassapa Buddha times as a Bhikkhuni. She fulfilled the Sila, Bhikkhuni Sila. She also practiced meditations to attain concentration. She also practiced Vipassana. In this way, she fulfilled 3 Sikkha, 3 trainings during the Kassapa Buddha times. During Kassapa Buddha times, she also made an aspiration to be reborn as a human being, spontaneous born, with spontaneous born, upapati patisandi, like Deva, Brahma. You know, when Deva and Brahma appear, then not like human being, they immediately appear as the complete body. Like, for example, Deva, about 20 years of their age, immediately appear. Then until they pass away, for example, during the Deva around 1,000 years or during the Deva, then their appearance will never change. Only just about 20 years of their age. Or they pass away with this appearance. Devi, only just about 16 years of their age, immediately appear 60 years lady, 60 years Devi. Then they also exist up to the end of their life, their lifespan. Then they also pass away with the appearance of the 16 years. Or like this. This is called spontaneous born. They were born spontaneously, not like human being, no need to take conception in mother's womb, etc. Then grow slowly. Then they come out from mother's womb. They also need to wait to grow. This is to become adult for a long time. Then after that, slowly, then they pass away. Not like this. Spontaneous born, the Deva and Brahma, okay, their appearance never change until they pass away. This is the difference. So if you are a human being, you should not you should not waste your time with the enjoyment of sensual pleasure. There's nothing to enjoy with the sensual pleasure in human world. But you know, they are fighting a lot of people in the world, from country to country, party to party, or group to group, or group to group, etc. Is it? They are fighting using very powerful weapons. That is why the war is not peaceful nowadays. Actually, the war, the human war, when you are in human war, only just trying to fulfill the 3 trainings, especially now trying to practice meditations, especially to attain Nibbana, to escape from those sufferings. If you wish to enjoy with the sensual pleasure, sure, when you become Deva or Devi, then you cannot avoid the enjoyment of sensual pleasure there. Then will never be old. Okay, until you pass away, you can enjoy. Then also, all are handsome and beautiful, not like human being. Is it? Then, when she was in Kassapa Buddha's time, she also fulfilled the 3 trainings. After that, she made an aspiration to be born spontaneously in human world. Then because of this, her aspirations, then what happened? Okay, during our Buddha times, before maybe Buddhas appeared, she was born as a human being spontaneously without mother, only just in the that on the tree. She immediately appeared on the tree as maybe a child. Then the gardener saw her and maybe he brought her. Then she took care. He took care of the ladies. Then when she became adult, what happened? That because of this reason, her name was Mahāparinibbāna. No, the Mahāparinibbāna means the mango trees, mango tree or mango gardener took care of her to become adult. Because of this reason, her name is Mahāparinibbāna. She was very beautiful. Then what happened? Because of this reason, many princes from Vesali country, there are many princes in Vesali country, not only one princess. They also rule as a group of princes alternately, according to the book, etc. Then many princes want to marry with the Mahāparinibbāna. Okay, I will marry with her. They also, I will marry with her. The other princess also, I want to marry with her. I want to take her to marry in this way. Then what will happen? They are nearly, they are going to fight each other to take the Mahāparinibbāna. Because of this reason, then finally they decided not to fight each other because of lady. Then we will assign the lady as courtesans in our country. Okay, courtesans in our country. Then she will be there with every princess. Not only she is not belong to only one prince, belong to all princes. So she began courtesans in Vesali country. Then because she was very beautiful, then her news spread throughout the world, up to Rajagaha country. During that time, Bimbisara king was ruled in Rajagaha country. Then he also heard the news. Mahāparinibbāna courtesan is very beautiful. Then he also, when he was young, he also wanted to enjoy with the Mahāparinibbāna. What happened? Then he disguised as the normal persons. Then he called one or two attendants together. Then they go to the Vesali country. They went to the Vesali country and enjoyed with the Mahāparinibbāna. After sometimes enjoyment with the Mahāparinibbāna courtesans, then because of Bimbisara kings, then she got pregnant. Is it? Then she also informed the Bimbisara king. Then because of you, then I have pregnant, etc. Then at the time, Bimbisara king also confessed, I am a king of Rajagaha country, Bimbisara. Then please take care the baby. Then he also supported her to take care of his sons. Then later on, she get birth a child, baby. He was a boy. Then later on, he became a bhikkhu. His name is Vimala-Kontanya. Then he was maybe one of the great disciples of the Buddha. Later. He became Arahanta later. Is it? Then, if someone wants to enjoy with the Mahāparinibbāna courtesans only just for one night, they need to pay for $1,000. During this time, 1,000 kahapana, $1,000, only just for one night. Is it? It is very expensive, is it? Because of Ambapali, Vesali country also, Vesali country, the economy was growth. Economy was developed. Ambapali, many like Bimbisara and the other princes, rich men from other country also comes to Vesali country to enjoy, or like the sensual pleasure with the courtesans Ambapali. Then they have a lot of income, Because of this reason, the Vesali country grew a lot, developed a lot. Maybe like some other country, or their country is developing an economy because of prostitutes or courtesans. Maybe like Thailand or something like this, is it? Because of the lady, the Vesali country also developed. The Vesali country also developed an economy. Then what happened? The Bimbisara king, the king of Rajaga country, also saw this duration. Then she can make a lot of money. She can make a lot of money for Vesali country. Then we also need to choose one beautiful lady to be courtesans in our countries. He has this idea after enjoying with the Ambapali. Then finally, he chose one beautiful lady. Her name is, Salavati. Salavati. She appointed the Salavati as courtesan in Rajaka country later on. Then he also enjoyed with the Salavati. Salavati. Then what happened? Because of Bimbisara's enjoyment with the Salavati, then Salavati also got pregnancies. Who are they? They are Jivaka, the physician, Dr. Jivaka, who made the treatments for Buddhas. And also, Sirima, Jivaka's younger sister, Sirima, or Sirima. She is also courtesan later on after Salavati, her mother, is it? They are the same age during these times. Salavati began courtesans in Rajaga country because of Bimbisara and other princes, or other maybe the Abhaya princes. Abhaya princes. Then Jivaka, she also got pregnancies, and maybe Jivaka and Sirima became her daughter and her son and daughters, or something like this. Then Vesali, the Rajaga country was also developing an economy because of Salavati, like this. Or maybe this is the reasons. Now, many countries, they also make such kinds of business in the world, is it? And such kinds of business is very, very good business for them, possible, easy to get money, easy to make money, even during the Buddha times. Then, when the Buddha was given Satipatthana meditation practice and Sampajanya full awareness meditation practice to Bhikkhu Sangha and Ambapali's mango garden. Because when the Bhikkhu Sangha, some Bhikkhu, maybe especially Puddhojana Bhikkhu, ordinary Bhikkhus, when they see Ambapali courtesan, beautiful Ambapali courtesans, then they will have raga, attachment to Ambapali. Even they may disrobe because of Ambapali. Is it? Because of this reason, before meeting the Ambapali, the Buddha taught Satipatthana meditation practice and full awareness meditation practice to his disciples to practice in advance. Then when they are practicing Satipatthana meditations and full awareness meditations, then although they see Mahāparinibbāna beautiful courtesans, or their mind will not be shaken, or they will not have too much attachment to Mahāparinibbāna courtesans. Or because of this reason, the Buddha taught Satipatthana meditation and full awareness meditations to his disciple before meeting with Mahāparinibbāna courtesans. One time also actually, although the Buddha taught Satipatthana and full awareness, some bhikkhu maybe don't practice carefully. Then when they saw 7 bhikkhus, no? 7 bhikkhu, maybe there are many bhikkhu sanghas, but most of them are practicing Satipatthana meditations and full awareness meditations, clear comprehensions meditation, but some they may not practice. For example, like our meditation center, there are many bhikkhu, Sayale, yogi, etc. Although we ask them to practice meditation, but some practice, some of them may not practice, may not follow our instructions carefully, or like this. Then 7 bhikkhus saw Mahāparinibbāna one time. Then what happened? They have raga, they have attachment to Mahāparinibbāna. Then their mind was shaken because of Mahāparinibbāna. Then Venerable Ananda, when they approached Venerable Ananda to solve the problem, then Venerable Ananda admonished students by reciting 7 stanzas. At the time only, they can remove their attachment to Mahāparinibbāna. That can be found in Thera Gatha. Okay. Then when the Buddha was living in Mahāparinibbāna's mango groups, mango gardens, then because of this reason, the Buddha explained. We will explain the complete explanations about Mahāparinibbāna here. Is it? Then Mahāparinibbāna. Then when the Buddha was living in Mahāparinibbāna's mango gardens together with bhikkhu sanghas, then what happened? What happens me here? He also have the news. Then he went to her mango gardens to meet the Buddha and bhikkhu sangha. Then she invited the Buddhas for food and next day. Then the Buddha also accepted her invitations. Then she came back to her house from the mango groups from the Buddha. At that time, many Leswi princes also heard the Buddha was living in our Vesali country and Mahāparinibbāna's mango garden. Then we go and meet. Then what happened? They also went to the Buddha. Then Mahāparinibbāna came back from the Buddha, taking her carrots. Is it? Ratha, her carrots, her car. Then many Leswi princes also went to the Buddha by taking the carrots. Then Mahāparinibbāna, what happened? Mahāparinibbāna asked her drivers to help young princess carrots with her carrots, her car. She also asked her drivers to avoid not to hit to the other princess carrots. Or in this way. Then when they have other princess carrots with her carrots, then the other princess says, why you hit our carrots with your carrots? Is it? Then at that time, she says, I am very happy because I invited the Buddhas and bhikkhu sanghas for alms offerings for tomorrow. Then the Buddha also accepted my invitation. So the Buddha and bhikkhu sangha will come to my house for alms food tomorrow. Because of this reason, then even I cannot avoid not to hit your carrots. Or she says like this. Then what happened? Then many Lechwe princes also, when they have the word from Ambapali courtesans, then can you sell your aunt's maize with $100,000? Okay, we will get $100,000 to you. Then please allow us to invite the Buddhas for aunt's giving, aunt's offerings for tomorrow. Then what she says, no, even you give the whole Vesali country, then I will not exchange with my important aunt's giving to the Buddha. Or she says like this. Then when they have the news, then Lechwe princes also they shake their hands, they snip their fingers. We Ambapali courtesan win us. Ambapali courtesan win us. We feel Ambapali courtesans in this way, is it? Then after that, the Lechwe princess went to the Buddha. What happened? Okay. We should finish the Ambapali. Then after that, what happened? Ambapali. Then, next Ambapali. Okay, only just explanations. Then Lechwe princess went to the Buddha. Then they met the Buddha. When they met the Buddha, they also invite, the Buddha also gave Anumarana talk to Lechwe. Then what happened? During this time, when they comes to mango gardens, there were many different colors. Many princes and many ladies, many princes from Vesali country. They went to the Buddha together using very good vehicles. Then they also wear many different colors. Some are wearing the blue color, some are wearing the yellow color clothes, some are wearing the red color clothes, etc. Then when the Buddha saw the Lechwe princess with very colorful Lechwe princess and Lechwe audience, then the Buddha taught to Bhikkhu Sanghas, Bhikkhu, if you had never sensed Deva from towering the Deva ranks, then you should look at those Lechwe audience. They are a lot like Deva from towering the Deva ranks. Or the Buddha says to them. The Buddha says to them in this way, is it? See Lechwe audience, Lechwe people, Lechwe princess, but colorful Lechwe princess. The reason is that this is the for welfare of Bhikkhu Sangha. Why? Some Bhikkhu are negligent. They don't want to practice meditation diligently. The Buddha saw those kinds of bhikkhus. Then to encourage them, to persuade them with the accomplishment of Lechwe kings. When they practice Samana Dhamma, Bhikkhus Dhamma diligently, such kinds of accomplishment, such kinds of way is not so difficult to obtain. The Buddha want to persuade with the accomplishment of Lechwe princess. Is it? The Buddha want to persuade his disciples bhikkhus with the accomplishment of wealth or Lechwe princess. Because of this reason, the Buddha encouraged them to see the Lechwe audience in this way. Then if you practice Samana Dhamma, Bhikkhus Dhamma, like the three trainings carefully, then you can attain such kinds of words easily. Then they become energetic and they will practice. Those who have attachment to such kinds of words. This is another reason. This is one reason. Another reason is, although they are very worthy, They are very beautiful. They are very harmonious. They are very harmonious each other now. But after some time, Ajatasattu king were destroying the whole Vesali country. They were killed many princes from Vesali country. Then they were disappear very soon. Or when they know this duration, then bhikkhus, some bhikkhu also, they will have sense of urgency, some wake up. Although they are very worthy, very beautiful, very harmonious each other, then because of Ajatasattu king, their country disappear, they also die within short time. So Sabbe Sankara and nature, all formations are impermanent, or they will contemplate anicca lakkhana, the characteristics of anicca. When they see this condition, then even they can become arahanta together with full analytical knowledges. Because of this benefits, the Buddha encouraged the Bhikkhu Sanghas to see the Lesui princess as beauty. Is it? Usually the Buddha asks, when you see beautiful, agreeable objects, then you should not pay attention as beautiful or handsome, men or women. Don't pay attention their beautiful appearance, beautiful organs, etc. Not to have attachment. If only just control your mind, put your mind inside meditation objects. The Buddha encouraged in this way only. But when the Lesui princess come to mango gardens, then the Buddha encouraged the Bhikkhu Sanghas to see them like towering the Deva, or like this. Then when they had this condition, because of this benefit, the Buddha encouraged them to see the Lesui princess like towering the Deva, or towering the Deva. Is it? Then some become arahanta in this way. Then, this one I explains about Lesui princess in advance. Then, next day, Mahāparinibbāna also, they also invited the Buddha for anspu, but the Buddha rejected their invitation. I have already accepted invitation from Mahāparinibbāna courtesan for tomorrow anspu. Then what happened? Then they also snapped their fingers. We lost the Mahāparinibbāna courtesans. Mahāparinibbāna courtesan warned us in this way, is it? Then next day, according to Mahāparinibbāna's courtesan's invitation, the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha went to her house for anspu. Then the Buddha gave Anumodana talk to Mahāparinibbāna courtesans. Then she also offered the Mahāparinibbāna guidance to the Buddha. The Buddha here, Imahambande Araman Buddha Bamukasa Bhikkhu Sanghasa Dhammi. Bhante, I offer this mango garden to Bhikkhu Sangha headed by the Buddha. After the unscapen, the Mahāparinibbāna offer her mango gardens to the Buddha together with Bhikkhu Sangha. That is why. Then after some times, Mahāparinibbāna also a human being. That is why she became old. When she became old age, then nobody comes to her to enjoy with the sensual pleasure. At the time, what happened? Then she was ordained as bhikkhuni. Under her son's guidance. At the time, her son Vimala Kondanya already became arahanta. Then she also ordained under her son. She was also ordained as bhikkhuni under her son. Then, according to her son's guidance, she also practiced meditation. Actually, according to her son's Dhamma talk, then she was ordained as a bhikkhuni. Then she also practiced under her son's guidance. Then what happened? She compared her appearance. When she was young, she was very beautiful. Now, when she become old. Her appearance become very old. She compares between these two appearances, two conditions. Then after this, she feel some way got sense of urgency. Then what happened? Pay attention the nature of impermanence, anicca characteristics. Then she practiced vipassana. Then finally, she became arahanta together with many psychic power, analytical knowledges. Then Ambapati also became arahanta later on. Oh, okay. This is the story of Ambapali courtesans. Is it? Then the Buddha also taught about Ambapali courtesans and Vinaya and Vinaya Pitaka, and also here, and also Therigatha, etc., Apadana, etc. Is it? Then here, before the Buddha taught Satipatthana meditation and Sambhajanya, full awareness or clear comprehensions meditations to Bhikkhu Sanghas before meeting the Ambapali courtesans. Then what is this? Okay, Uddamadasi can show. Sado Bhikkhu Bhikkhu Viharya Sambhajano Ayang Kho Amagan Nusazani. Oh, Sado Bhikkhu Bhikkhu Viharya Sambhajano Ayang Wo Amagan Nusazani. Bhikkhu, monks should be mindful and clearly aware. This is our instructions to you. How is a monk mindful? Or mindful? You know, Ida Bhikkhu Bhikkhu. Next page. Ida Bhikkhu Bhikkhu Kaya Kaya Nupasi Viharati. Adabi Sambhajano Satima Vinya Loge Abhijja Domanasan. Here a bhikkhus abides contemplating the body as a body. Ardent, fully aware and mindful, having put away covetousness and grief for the world. Oh, then another one, you know, Vedanasu Vedana Nupasi Viharati. Adabi Sambhajano Satima Vinya Loge Abhijja Domanasan. Or the same. Here bhikkhus abides contemplating feelings as feelings. Or the same. Then Chaita Chaita Nupasi Viharati, bhikkhu abides contemplating mind as mind. Then Dhammesu Dhamma Nupasi Viharati, bhikkhus abides contemplating mind objects, Dhamma objects as Dhammat objects, mind objects. Ardent, fully aware and mindful, having put away covetousness and grief for the world. Or this is how a bhikkhu is mindful. When they are practicing Satipatthana, they are mindful. What are the objects of Satipatthana? Kaya, body, Vedana, feeling, Chaita, mind, Dhamma objects or mind objects. These four are the objects of mindfulness. Sati. That is why they are called Satipatthana, the establishment of mindfulness. Some also translate four foundations of mindfulness. Four foundations, establishment of mindfulness in this way. Then when they are practicing, you know, okay, for example, Kaya Nupassana Satipatthana, according to Mahāparinibbāna Sutta, Anapana meditation, when they are paying attention, the body or the breath, or this is body, Kaya. Okay, Kaya Nupassana Satipatthana. They practice in breath, out breath, the mind with the mindfulness. When they observe the in breath and out breath, what will happen? They will also experience the long breath when they breathe slowly. They will also experience the short breath when they breathe quickly. Or they observe the long breath and short breath with mindfulness. They observe the whole body or long breath and short breath with mindfulness. Then when their concentrations become deeper, when their mindfulness becomes stronger, then concentration will be better and better, deeper and deeper. Then the breath will become subtle. When the breath becomes subtle, they also observe the subtle breath with mindfulness. In this way, they can stay with the breath objects deeply for a long time, many times. Even they are sitting for 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. They don't want to stop the meditation practice. Oh, finally, the nimitta, the sign of concentration or cause of the concentrations appear step by step. Then taking the sign of concentration, nimitta, then they can attain up to jhana's concentration state. When they attain jhana's concentration and anapana meditation, when they are practicing anapana meditation, they are practicing kayanupassana, satipatthana, contemplation of body. Is it? Then when they attain jhana's concentration, based on this jhana's concentration, for example, they can continue to practice 4 elements meditation to be able to discern rupa as they really are. When they are practicing rupa meditation, beginning from 4 elements meditation, what happened? Or they are also practicing kayanupassana, satipatthana, contemplation of the body. Before this also, they can also practice 32 parts of the body, formless asubha meditation, etc. They are also kayanupassana, satipatthana. Then at that time, okay, they can practice 4 elements meditation, etc. Then they are practicing kayanupassana, satipatthana, contemplation of the body. Then they can continue to practice nama meditation. For example, enter into anapana, the first jhana, emerging from the first jhana, they pay attention to those jhana viti, mind of process, jhana, mind of process. And this viti, ewe oka is manodra, vajana, prikama, upajara, nulama, kodrabu, many times jhana, javana, etc. Then in each mind moment, there is vedana. Then pay attention the vedana, pay attention their characteristics, etc. Then what happened? They are contemplating on vedana. Vedana cannot arise alone. They arise together with the other citta and cittasika mental factors. Then they also continue to practice the other mental factors. Okay. Then they should also observe, they should also discern citta in each mind movement throughout the viti. Pay attention to their respective characteristics. Then what will happen? They are contemplating in mind. This is a citta nupassana, contemplating of the mind. Then not only mind cannot arise alone, it arises together with the other mental factors. Then they should also continue to analyze or continue to contemplate the other remaining mental factors, such as phassa, etc., senya, etc. When they are contemplating them, there will be dhammanupassana, contemplating of dhamma objects or mind objects, dhammanupassana. Is it? So this is a nama meditation state. Nama meditation state. In this way, they contemplate 4 satipatthana. When they contemplate rupa, there will be kayanupassana satipatthana. When they contemplate nama, beginning from vedana, will be vedananupassana satipatthana. When they contemplate nama, beginning from citta, mind, there will be citta nupassana satipatthana. There will be many different minds, kusala mind or akusala mind. Kusala also maybe kamavachara kusala, rupavachara kusala, or arupavachara kusala. They all can be considered as mind, many different minds. Is it? Vedana also will be many different vedana accordingly. Maybe sukha vedana, pleasant feeling, dukkha vedana, painful feeling, and adukha sukha vedana, neither painful nor pleasant feeling, or something like this. Or they can contemplate them, they can discern them as they really are, they can contemplate them as they really are. There will be, vedana nupassana, citta nupassana, and dhamma nupassana satipatthana. Then when they are practicing nama, rupa, or 5 khandhas together, they are contemplating 5 aggregates. Then in this way, they can practice dependent origination. Later on, they can continue to practice vipassana. Then objects are the same. Kaya, vedana, citta, dhamma. They are 5 khandhas or nama rupa only. Then when they are contemplating or discerning or contemplating the nama rupa of five khanda, they are contemplating four satipatthana, the objects of four satipatthana. In this way, their vipassana knowledge become mature. Finally, they can realize nibbana. Or these are four satipatthana practice. Not only this one here, then another one, clear comprehension. Katinsa bhikkhu bhikkhu sambhajano hoti. Another one, is it? How a bhikkhu, how is a man clearly aware? Clearly aware. Ida bhikkhu bhikkhu abhikande patikande sambhajana kari hoti. You know, a bhikkhu is one who is in full awareness when going forward and returning. Then when they are practicing rupa or nama or five khanda or vipassana, what will happen? In their kuti or in their monastery, they go forward. At that time, there are five khanda. You know, nama and rupa or five khanda only. When they return, there will be five khanda or nama rupa only. For example, you want to go ahead. What will happen? There's a mind that want to go ahead. This mind produce the Chaitanya Rupa, mind produce materiality to go forward. At that time, there are many Rupa are arising in your body, or mainly Chaitanya Rupa. Then they are Rupa Khanda. That the mind want to go there with mindfulness. That mind is a Chaitanya. Then this mind arise together with associated mental factors, Chaitasika. Then what will happen? There's a Vedana, Chaita and Dhamma and Nama. So all together Nama Rupa or the four objects of Satipatthana or five khanda, they are the same. Then you only just go pay attention Nama Rupa or the pay attention contemplating the nature or arising impressions or Nama Rupa or five aggregate. Then you are bhikkhu, you are who act in full awareness when going forward and returning. In the same way, in looking forward or back, he is aware of what he is doing. And looking forward, also at the time, also Nama Rupa or five khanda. You pay attention to those Nama Rupa and five khanda as they really are, then you are contemplating four satipatthana. Is it? In bending and stretching, okay, sometimes you bend your body or you stretch your limbs, etc. At that time also, Nama Rupa and five khanda only. They are the objects of sati mindfulness. Then you only just pay attention Nama Rupa or five khanda according to the stage. For example, Rupa meditation state, only just pay attention Paramatha Rupa. In Nama meditation state, pay attention Nama. Or Nama Rupa together, you only just pay attention Nama Rupa together or five khanda. And Vipassana state, pay attention the arising impression or Nama Rupa or five khanda. Then what happened? Contemplating as anicca, dukkha, anatta. What happened? Then you are aware of what you are doing and bending and stretching. In the same way, the other, you know, Samanji de Pasadi, then Sangatipada Sivarani, another page. Sangatipada Sivarana Dharani, and carrying his inner robe, outer robe, and bold. He is aware of what he is doing. The same. And number 5, in eating, you know, asite, pite, khaite, saite, sambhajana, kari, hoti. Or in eating, drinking, chewing, and serving, he is aware of what he is doing. The same way when you are eating, drinking, chewing, etc. Then there are also five khanda. You only just pay attention Nama Rupa as they really are. Then in Vipassana state, pay attention there are arising impression or impressions. You contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Or then you are aware of, you are doing such kinds of things with awareness. Then Gati Ujjara Pasawa Kame Sambhajana Kari Hoti, next page. Number 6. Ujjara Pasawa Kame, you know, in passing excrement or urine, he is aware of what he is doing. The same. You practice according to the stages. Pay attention, Nama Rupa or five khanda as they really are. then you are mindful. You are aware of, you have clear comprehension. Then another one, Gade Tite Nisene, Sote Jagrite, Sote Jagrite, Basite, Donibawi, Sambajana Kari Hoti, and walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, and keeping awake, and speaking, or and staying silent. He is aware of what he is doing. Or that means he is understand when you are standing, when you are going, walking, standing, lying down, or sitting, when you are awake and speaking, okay, only you just aware of Nama, Rupa, and every posture. Then you are aware of what you are doing. According to your meditation practice. Then Ewan ko Bhikkhu Bhikkhu Sambhajano Hoti. This is how a man is clearly aware. A man should be mindful and clearly aware. This is our instruction to you. The Buddha gave the instruction, Satipatthana meditation practice and clear awareness, clearly awareness, or maybe full awareness or clear comprehensions meditations to his disciple. Then, just now I already explained that most of the Bhikkhu Sangha are practicing Satipatthana and clear comprehension. Because of this reason, although they see beautiful Ambapali Khatisans, or their mind is not shaken, they have no attachment to Ambapali Khatisans. But some Bhikkhu, 7 Bhikkhu, they may have lack of meditation practice. Then because of this reason, when they saw Ambapali Khatizan, they have attachment. Then Venerable Ananda admonished to them by reciting 7 stanzas. Then they can also destroy, they can also remove attachments. Their attachment to Khatizan, beautiful Khatizan. Then, in our life, in your life, in daily life, you will meet a lot of beautiful girls. You will meet a lot of handsome men. And not to have attachment, not only the living being, also many things. That's to be attached, is it? To be attached, many things, very beautiful car, very houses, very thing, and shopping mall, etc. Then not to have attachment to them, then you should practice Satipatthana meditation, mindfulness or mindfulness meditation. Then you should also practice Sampajanya meditation, clearly aware, clear awareness or full awareness meditation, clear comprehensions meditation. Even you can attain Nibbana. When you attain Nibbana, when you realize Nibbana, then the path and fruition, path knowledge will destroy the respective defilement. Then that will never appear. Then you can control your mind, or not to have attachment, or not to get angry, etc. Then you will be peaceful in your life. Whatever objects you experience, agreeable or disagreeable objects, then lobha and dosa will not arise easily. If you completely destroy the lobha and dosa, it will be the best. Then may be able to practice Satipatthana and Sampajanya meditations to realize Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante, thank you, Sayadaw, for your teaching today. We have some time left. Can we open the floor for questions, please?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Sayadaw. Sayadaw. For a Theravada bhikkhu, can he participate in elections?
Yeah, they are not participants. They cannot join in elections in Myanmar. All ordained persons are not allowed. Okay?
Sayadaw. These are questions regarding the practice of Metta Bhavana.
Practice of Metta Bhavana.
Yeah, Kana. For paying attention to specific person in order to send metta. So that he has first saying is that the first saying is to pay attention on the heart area of the person that he wants to send metta. The second saying is pay attention on her mind door in order to send metta. So her question is how to find the mind door of that person in order to send metta for her.
No.
And these two saying, is it correct? Or just pay attention on the face, on the happy face of that person. So for a beginner, how to pay attention in metta bhavana?
Especially for beginner, only just pay attention their happy face, smiling face, or happy appearance. Is it? Then when they pay attention the happy face, smiling face, etc., then they also can get their mind is happy like this. Then they pay attention five khandhas, Namarupa together. Is it? Together in this way. Then sense metta. Actually, the objects of metta meditation is the Sutta Pinyati, being objects. Being can consider five khandhas, Namarupa together, okay. But not up to Brahmata state, only just pay attention to their appearance, smiling face, etc. It's okay, no? For beginner.
The next question is, some say that when bad thoughts arise, we should abolish ourselves and know that's wrong and try not to arise the same bad thoughts again. Some say when bad thoughts arise, we should just focus on the object of meditation, the breath, and the bad thoughts will disappear itself. Which one is correct?
When bad thoughts arise, we should admonish ourselves in how that it is wrong and tries not to arise the same bad thoughts again. Some say when bad thoughts arise, we should just focus on the objects of meditation, the breath, and the bad thoughts will disappear itself. Depends on yogi's conditions. Yogi's conditions. When they are practicing, for example, the breathing meditation, anapana meditations, according to the nature, the hindrances, nivarana will disturb their mind. One of the nivarana will appear, like the sexual desires or anger in their mind. This is the nature. They will disturb. They will hinder. They are hindrances, is it? They will hinder. Then, how to solve the problem? They are practicing anapana meditation. Can focus on anapana meditation objects. By focusing on the anapana meditation object, then your mindfulness and concentration become deeper. Then the kama chanda nivarana, sensuous thoughts and angry thoughts will disappear. It will disappear automatically. Then it will be okay. It will be okay. Then by practicing anapana, you cannot solve the problem. Then okay, you stop anapana practice for a while. Then you can pay attention, for example, like asubha meditations or metta meditation, all four elements. I explained many times, is it? The asubha meditation objects, they stay with these objects. Because of those meditation practice, then such kinds of thoughts will disappear. Bad thoughts will disappear. Then in this way, it's okay. But some suggest when the akusala citta arise, bad thoughts arise, only just pay attention to these bad thoughts. This is also okay. To solve the problem is to disappear bad thoughts from your mind. It is the most important. Hindrances are also the objects of vipassana and satipatthana sutta. Like they are akusala citta, no? And nivarana papa, nivarana sessions. Manupassana satipatthana. Sure, akusala also can arise in your mind. Then whatever akusala arise, okay, you can analyze the akusala as they really are. Lobha or dosa associated with many mental factors, etc. Then need to analyze. And later, pay attention to the arising variations can contemplate as anicca, dukkha, anatta in this way. Then in this way, when samatha or vipassana meditation become powerful, they cannot disturb your meditation practice frequently. But at the beginning, sure, you need to fight with the hindrances. In this way, need to solve. Later, when you realize nibbana, then it will not disturb your mind. Even you can control your mind not to arise those kinds of bad thoughts. But before this, need to stay with the satipatthana objects.
Can a yogi at the same time practice two kamathana, for example, metta bhavana and anapanasati?
So can practice or not like this?
Yes, can practice two kamathana at the same time.
At the same time means not at the same time. For example, main meditation is parihariya meditation is anapana. For example, when you are practicing anapana meditations, then you can also practice metta meditations for some time, for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. When your mind becomes peaceful and soft, then you can continue to practice anapana meditation. Or in this way, metta practice will support anapana meditation to be successful, to be smooth. When you can practice anapana meditation successfully, you attain up to jhana's concentration state, for example. Then based on this concentration, you practice metta. Even you can attain metta jhana. Or in this way, they are supporting each other. In this way, the other meditation subjects also the same, not only one. But at the same time, two meditation objects, not like this, alternately. For example, practice metta for some time. At the time, objects of metta, there's being saddapanya objects, will be saddapanya objects. Then after they practice anapana, then will be breathing objects, not being objects, breathing objects. In this way, different objects, not at the same time. But within one session, within one day, then can practice different objects. When you become skillful, for example, kasina 8 attainments, even within one session, you can finish many attainments and many kasina, and also many metta objects, etc. But not at the same time, alternately. Mind can take only one object at one moment.
Vandami Sayadaw, just now Sayadaw mentions that Ananda Thera, Venerable Ananda, taught the 7 bhikkhu who has attachment to Ambapali, the 7 gatha in order to let them free from the attachment. So what are the 7 gatha?
I will show the reference. Thera gatha, Atha gatha, 2 volumes, page number 422. You find it there yourself, is it? Okay, Uddhama Das will translate later. Thera gatha, Atha gatha.
Vandami Sayadaw.
Okay.
Vandami Sayadaw. During the process of meditation, sometimes because of external factor, the mind will have a rejection or the behavior of not following the system of the community. Because of this, sometimes when he wants to follow the system of the community, his mind also feel unhappy. Her mind also feel unhappy. So how to overcome this problem?
Community.
Means, during the process of meditation, there are some external factors that make her mind not happy in following the system of the community. So if he follow the system, and he will feel unhappy, suffering. So how to overcome this problem?
Just tell me the monastery rule and regulation, you mean?
She didn't mention here. Maybe the place of the meditation place.
Where she stay. For example, in meditation center. Okay, meditation center arrange the rule and regulation of the center, but she cannot follow. Then she is not happy with the meditation schedule, something like this. Is it?
She didn't mention clearly, maybe.
Possible. Maybe she is from here. You think? You think she is from here?
I don't know. Sorry.
and they're not helping me. She maybe that depends on her monastery schedule, or then every, for example, country or any school, they have their own law, their rules and regulations. Without rule and regulations, sure, then it will not be successful. It will not develop. Every country also have their own law and their country's law. If there's no law, everybody will go there and do whatever they like. Then what will happen? This country will not develop like Myanmar, is it? And that's why they are fighting each other. So there must be law and regulation, rule. Then if they are not happy with the law and regulation in one school or meditation center, then they can find another country, another school, another meditation center, which they prefer, no problem. In this way, it's better.
If a layperson who is not the seller of meat, but this layperson goes to the butcher house to buy meat, so would this layperson commit the offense of 5 precepts? Or if he not commit the offense, would he have the bad karma? Means he didn't buy from the market, but he buy directly from the butcher house.
Buying from the shop is better. Buying from the butcher house, they're a little bit dangerous. Their intention, especially for bhikkhu, this one is okay. The purpose is to serve everyone to comes to their house. The key. That is why for bhikkhu actually not so suitable. So for some meditation center, some priyati school, there are many bhikkhu sangha yogis. For example, even maybe 500, etc. Then they order the meat from the butcher's house. Then because according to their order, they also kill. Then actually they are not allowed for all bhikkhus. They are not allowed for all bhikkhus. That is why then the Buddha, if they don't have suspicion, they don't see they are killing for the bhikkhu sangha. They are killing, they don't hear they are killing the animals for bhikkhu sangha. That they have no suspicion. Then at the time that such kinds of meat are allowed to eat. But if there are such condition, they are not allowed for bhikkhu sangha. This is the main reasons we don't arrange the meat in our meditation center. If they can get the meat, pure meat, like pansukula, then they are allowed to eat, no problem, like this. With the many people together, then very difficult to manage, very difficult to arrange to get the pure meat. That is why the butcher house papa is okay. Everybody who comes to their house, they will sell. Then when you go there, you are also they indirectly will agree with their killing like this. That's why in the shop is okay, in the market it is better. Still okay. But Sansyaro says, okay, then in the city, their market, they kill the pork, they feed the back, they are selling the pork, etc. Then what happened? Their intention is to sell the people from this city. All the people from the city, how to do? That is why they have a little bit doubt regarding that. That is why eating with the vegetable is safe. The Sansyaro's idea. But they think this is very extremely idea. The Buddha didn't mean like this. Or Sans also says like this. They must be careful with this one, okay? Not to have doubt regarding this.
Namisya, he would like to know what is the meaning of Majjhima Yuga Jakku Vattu Rupa.
Majjhima Yuga.
Is it Chakku Passaddha at the Chitta phase, at the standing phase?
Maybe this one is a Majjhima Yuga is a middle lifespan of Chakku Passaddha and Chakku Dwaraviti. This one, if you wish to know in detail, then need to study Abhidhamma. This one is a Chakku Dwaraviti indoor process. Regarding this explanation, there are a lot of explanations. Another one.
Vandamisiado, about computer software. In the market, there are some shops selling software that has break the passwords, that has make the password available for all. So for a normal user of the software, if they buy this type of software which already been activated by the seller, would they consider breaking the 5 precepts?
Okay.
Is this an akusala action?
You answer this. I don't know the about computer software. What is this?
Yes, yeah, I also not skillful in about computer software.
Okay.
I believe this is about if otherwise they will have to pay, for example, $100 for the software. But if you buy this special software, you only pay $20 to get a cheaper version, and then you don't have to pay a higher price, and you will still get to use the software. So would this be a breaking the precepts because you're not paying the right price for it?
The right price is better, no?
Yes, yeah, because normally you have to pay $100, for example.
Yes, it's better. Yeah, pay full price is better. Then it will be safe, especially for Bhikkhu Sangha. I don't know lay persons.
Namisiado, he would like to know the calendar, the Thai calendar and the Myanmar Buddhist calendar. Is there any differences?
Sometimes one day different, like America and our Asia side, ancient side. Is it? Today is Monday, Sundays here, but Saturdays in USA. Is it? Because of maybe countries calendar makeup, then different calendar sometimes. Then the Buddha says follow their country's calendar. For spending Vasa or Patimokkha day also, there may be different in different countries. They only just follow their country's calendar.
Seattle, during meditation, the legs, there is the legs have these pain sensations one after another. How to overcome this pain in the legs during meditation?
When you practice meditation, then later your mindfulness and concentrations become deeper. At the time, your body automatically become very light. Then you can meditate comfortably and peacefully without pain. But at the beginning, so for beginner, they experience a lot of difficulty in meditation practice. Must be patient and practice to be mindful. The mindfulness and concentration will become deeper. Then in this way, practice. If you feel painful feeling in your body, your legs, then you can change here and there during meditation practice, no problem.
Thank you, Sayadaw. And thank you again, Sayadaw, for your teachings today and for Bande's interpretation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, then share a minute, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much for your teaching.
Repeat after me to share your merits to all beings. Idame punya asawakaya wahan hotu idame punya nibbanasa picayo hotu
Pachiyo Hotu,
Mama Punya Bhagam,
Mama Punyam Bhagam,
Sabha Satana,
Sapan Satanam,
Bhajemi,
Pachemi,
Pesabe,
Desabe,
Mesaman,
Mesaman,
Punya Bhagam,
Punyam Bhagam,
Labandu,
Abandu,
Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.